What is up, y'all? It is your boy KK back for another Thirsty Thursday talk. Today is March 4th, and I'm going to talk about my ghost and spirit experiences that I've had. But first, we have a basic beer review of Colorado Native West Slope IPA. It says you could call this a Colorado style IPA if there ever was a thing. It's made with only Colorado grown hops from the western slope and sold only in Colorado. It is 5.5% alcohol volume. IBU is 52. And you can see, I don't know if you can see that, it says hoppiness right there. So cheers. Hmm. Overall, I would say it tastes decent. I don't think I would buy this again, but I would drink it again. So, cheers. So, yes, I've experienced a ghost and spirit before. We'll start off with the ghost experience. I was at a friend's cabin, and when we arrived, we just unsettled and all that. And then that night, we were sleeping above, and I woke up in the morning, and I was looking over to my right. I'm laying down sleeping, and I saw this dark figure walking over towards my best friend's bed, and it looked like it was holding some kind of object. And I thought it was her brother. So I was like, Max. No reply. Max, no reply. How many ever times I said it, there was no reply. Started walking over to me. At that point, I was getting really frustrated that I'm saying the name and no replies being said. So I said, Max. I took my arm, I swinged at the figure, and it was just air. I was like, so I'm like, look back over straight ahead, and here's this little girl carrying a lantern walking towards me. I was like, ah! I threw my covers over my head. I opened my eyes, and they were still there. And then I just started flipping out. I was like, I just saw a ghost, and probably I swore a bunch. I'm pretty sure. And my friends were like, oh, are you sure you weren't sleeping or dreaming or hallucinating or whatever? And I'm like, no, no, no. And how I know that I was awake was a logging truck drove by, which then caused the dog to bark, and the dad was awake. So I was awake. I was awake. It wasn't like I was imagining this. This really happened. And then a few days later, some other family members came to the cabin. We were out sledding, just chilling outside. And when they went into the cabin, they thought we were there because apparently they heard like footsteps or talking from above. And then I was like, okay, yep, that definitely was a ghost experience. And the rest of the trip, I was super freaked out by that. And then the second experience with a spirit was we got invited over to a Jewish family's house for one of their holidays. I forget what it's called, but it's when they do the you eat certain food items during the process of it. And we got to the point where it was the spirit, their god or whatever, was going to come down and drink from the wine glass. And the lady's like, watch that glass of wine, it's going to go lower. And I'm like, okay. And lo and behold, when we got to that point, the wine glass level went down. I kid you not. It was crazy. So, like, think of it like this, and then it's like, it went down lower. I was like, what? Like, mine was totally blowing. So, like, for both instances, it was just, like, absolutely crazy. And I know maybe there's some people out there that don't believe in ghosts or spirits. But, like, I feel like, at least with me, once I experienced them for myself, I realized, wow, like, they really do exist. But anyway, that's my stories of experiencing a ghost and a spirit before. I hope y'all are doing really well on this Thursday. And I hope y'all have a great weekend. And I'll catch y'all next Thursday. Cheers!